Good morning, all my people, my beautiful, beautiful people. This is Val. This is how you do it. Willie just brought my coffee. I just did a video, and Tonya called while I was doing my video, and I hadn't had my coffee yet. And I said I was going to turn the video back on and make when Willie bring me my coffee. And there is a better lighting, just a little bit, so you can see me a little better. Not much better. Look at this coffee. It's hot, y'all. It's so hot. It's silk. It's I have the French vanilla cream to give it a little kick this morning. Well, will it put it in there for me? Mm. Move this sauce out the way so it won't make no noise. And then I have to leave it open for a while to let it cool off some. I just took my hair down. It is a twist out, if you're wondering. All I did was I put some conditioner, water, and oil in a spritz bottle, shake it up, and then spritz it on my hair. And I do put the oil, the hair growth serum from Hairston's Naturals is in the water that I spritz on my hair every day before I twist it up. And when my hair is like this, I don't. Sometime I would fall asleep on it. Um, before I actually go to bed. But lately, what I've been doing is I've been sectioning, spritzing it, and twisting it back up at night. I haven't just been wearing it for days because I like the freshness of it all and the definition of the curls. And then I get a chance to give my hair some water, some moisture. So I get a chance to spritz it and then twist it back up, and I spritz it with the conditioner, the oil, and the water. Those three products that we use on this curly hair. Mm, that's some good stuff right there, y'all. I've been sitting around just like y'all been sitting around, watching all this mess on TV. On Actually, not on TV. I've been watching all the YouTube videos about all this mess that's going on. So I get a steady diet of the mess, and I have to turn away from it to watch a Netflix video or a Hulu video or something like that, because or a food video, somebody cooking something special, because sometimes it's this stuff is so nerve-wracking that I can see why people get depressed and get bogged down with this stuff, and why people get angry. I see it. And plus I want y'all to see my look to see if I'm losing any weight. Look at my hands. They're still long. I still have a big hand, but the fatness of the fingers, the slenderness of the fingers when a ring will slip on or slip off, that kind of thing. Also, and I am still wearing my earrings from Vernbane. Oh, and that seasoning that he has, it is really good. It is really good. I did sprinkling on something. The little one I've already used up. And when I make the videos that I have cooked something and put it on there, I forget to tell the people that I used this seasoning. I got to do better. I got to do better. That video that I made with the seafood and the spinach and the Roman noodles, all that stuff together, and I did an eating video with it. The seasoning was on that, and it does make a difference. It does bang out the flavor, like he says, and it's really good. He got a good mix there. That's Vern Bang. Um, it's a VERN Bang. Vern Bang. Vern Bang. Okay. That's who sent me the seasoning and these earrings. Just because, y'all, just because. No particular reason. I didn't go over there and beg him and say, "Oh, let me try your seasoning." No, he sent it to me on his own, and I do appreciate it. And it was good. And I still have some in the little bit of square container, but I used that up in the little container, and it's good. It's good. You did a good job on that. You stuck your foot in that. You stuck your foot in that, honey. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Mm. Sprinkling on some, baby, and taste it. Real good, real good. I actually put some in my hand and taste it before I put it on the food. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good. hmm I'm I got the TV on in here. I just went to Tanya's channel, and I watched her do a video of her using her facial scrub. Am I saying that right? Well, it's a scrub, y'all. Where you use that little thing to vibrate and cleanse your face and child. I haven't tried that, y'all. But cause what she giving me now is working just fine. But we'll see. I have used facial scrubs before, like sugar scrubs and salt scrubs, and look, a child can't hardly see it. Got that S on it, and I got this crack in my tooth. What you say? Child, look at this Rudy Giuliani. Child, what's wrong with him? Y'all, what's wrong with him? Y'all, what's wrong with him? There's something wrong with him. Child. Did he fall off a truck somewhere? What's the matter? They can't get no better lawyers than Judy. Is he the best they can do? Child. Did y'all see him sweat and die the other day? Say, Val, what you mean sweat and die? Y'all seen me. Now I know what it is. It's that he shouldn't have went on camera with that on. But y'all know how they got that black wax when your hair start graying, but you ain't ready to dye yet. But you take it and put some of it in your hair. Well, he sweat a lot, and that stuff start running down his face. Now I sweat too. And that has happened to me. But then I know what I started doing when that happened to me. I went and got some waterproof mascara. Waterproof. And when my hair grow out right there, I get the waterproof and I do put it in there. And waterproof means that if you sweat, then that stuff won't run down in your face. Rudy Giuliani need to get him some waterproof stuff to put in his hair in between hair dye. Child. Mm. You know what's the most disappointing part of this whole thing is before Donald Trump was president, I liked Lindsey Graham. I really did. And I thought he had some type of character about himself. And plus he like the Lindsey Graham that was back in the day was religious and all that. And it kind of breaks your heart about when you have faith in people and seem to be godly and then find out they are not godly at all. That's a disappointment. The Republicans have shown themselves to be people just for big business and money makers. They are not for the people. And I don't mean black people. I don't mean brown people. I mean people. I mean, don't get it twisted. This is not what's going on now does not have anything to do with black, brown, or white. This got to do with the United States of America. The United States of America, which is supposed to encompass all people. I don't know what's happening to the Democratic Party. It shows that they're greedy, and they've always been greedy. They've always been greedy. They've always been about money. They've always been about the stock market. They've always been that way. But this here has brought them into a new low about that's all they're about. At least before they would look out for the people. They'll throw us a crumb every once in a while. They'll throw you a bone every once in a while just to say that, hey, we like y'all too, or let's give y'all something, and we maybe it'll keep you quiet. You know what I mean? They don't even do that no more. They'll throw your bone every once in a while, treat you like a dog, and throw your bone every once in a while. They can treat you like a dog now and kick you. They ignore you. Y'all got animals you treat better than the Republicans treat us. But there are people out there that care more about their dogs than they care about human beings. They're out there. They'll run to the vet and spend $700 on their dog and then tell you you don't deserve health care. They'll spend $1,200 on their dog at the vet and tell you you don't deserve health care, but that dog deserves to be taken to the vet before because it's suffering. And the Bible tells us to pray for the people of this nation. We pray for him. He don't even believe it though. We pray that he would learn on the way, that he would do what's right, that he would serve all people, that there would be no white states, no blue states, no red states, that there would be the United States. And it's not. He has divided the people all by himself. You say, well, Val, that ain't true. They was already divided. Yeah, you're right. But it wasn't that big of a gap. At least when the people were prejudiced, you walked in the store, you knew they was prejudiced because they watched you when you walked in the store. They looked like that. But they stayed up there on the counter and did all that. Now they'll come down from the counter, come in your face and say, what you doing? You got any money? Are you stealing? What you doing in here? They're bold enough to do that now. They don't just watch from the perch no more. The reason, and that's just a crude example. What I'm saying is that they bold enough to call you names, are bold enough to come in the street and get in your face, or bold enough to call you on the phone or write an email or write up under your video or just say anything that they didn't used to do. And some of them don't hide behind those fake uh things that they set up for YouTube. You know, those fake accounts. Some of them don't hide behind fake accounts no more. You know what? I was just looking at this just then, and I was reading the headlines. It says the Trump White House rejected a rate $8 million pretrial agreement for counseling for the children that were separated from their parents. The trauma that was put on those kids that was taken from their parents, and they've been separated from their parents for 4 years now, and the president is on his way out of the White House. This is during his lame dunk period. The counseling that is needed for the mental health of those kids, they just kill that bill so those children won't get no mental health services. Just don't you know what kind of people that they're raising in those camps? They're raising them to hate the United States for separating them from their parents. They're raising terrorists now in those little camps. They're mentally abusing those kids, and they're not giving them no mental health, and they're not trying to find a way to get them back to their parents. Don't you know we got to do something about that while these kids are little, and then they could be saved from becoming terrorists? This is awful. The mental health of those kids are very important at this age. Every day, minute by minute, those children are being tortured mentally, and they need help. You know what get me also about that? The QAnon people are concerned about children being taken and eaten. They say, what about those children at the border? Are they concerned about them at all? Are they concerned about the mental health of those kids, the torture of those kids? Those are children. They're just not white children, but they are children. Are they concerned about them? That's being tortured by this White House, not about the imaginary Hillary White House, because she has never been a president nowhere. The imaginary people that they've seen on some talk show or some on some website, but they actually know that they can go down to the border and see them children in cages with their own eyes. If they that concerned, won't they go to the border and look at those children, or try to look at them and see how the government can try to keep them out? That's a conspiracy, the true conspiracy. But even though they killed it, that deal, there a judge in the C to say they them children need counseling, and they should get it in the new year. Hopefully, when we have a new president. This is awful. This is awful. It's been going on for 4 years, y'all, and then it's just like people don't even care about them kids. I don't understand. and 255,000 people are dead from the coronavirus. That's a person dying every minute. If 500 people died in a crash on an airplane, there would be an uproar. If 10,000 people got blowed up in a building, like the World Trade Center, there would be an uproar. 250,000 people have died over the coronavirus. Is there an uproar? And who is responsible for that? It is not China. China is not the president of the United States. The buck stops with the president of these United States. It does not stop with the red states. It does not stop with the blue states. It stops with the United States of America. And who's in charge over that? The trickle down economics. Start at the top and trickle down. Remember that? The trickle down economics, where there's a trickle down of the coronavirus. It started with your president and it trickled down through those states because he was over everybody and he's over every government, every federal government. And it starts there and it gives down to the states. The states are not a place unto itself that they take care of themselves. Then they wouldn't be a United States, right? If every state was separated, it wouldn't be united. I don't even know if I'm making any sense this morning, but I'm gonna get off this thing and finish my coffee. And that's just a coffee with me talk. Coffee with me. There you go. And this is Val with This Is How You Do It. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that everything button. Just talking about what I'm thinking about. I mean, some things that make sense, some things don't make sense. And then if you feel like, Val, you ain't making no sense this morning, just comment up underneath. Be respectful. I'll be respectful to you. You having your opinion about what you feel about this whole situation. And if it's said in a respectful way, we all can talk about it. We ain't got to fight about it. We can talk about it. It don't make no sense. I know you got your opinion. I got mine too. But I know some people say, Val, you can have your opinion, but you can't have your alternative facts. Same to you. And I'll see you later. Bye.